everyone, and welcome to my show. I'm Melody Trice, and I'm super excited that you all have tuned in into my show. Today, of course, I have an amazing show in store for you all. But before we get started, I want to talk to you about how important knowledge is for your life. I really want you to live that unlimited life. I want you to know that knowledge really gives you power in order to succeed at whatever it is that you aspire to do. Whether it means going back to school, talking to the right person, really you got to make sure that you apply that knowledge the right way so it can make your life unlimited. An unlimited life meaning an abundant life, and then a happy life, and even the people around you get affected by it because they too want to succeed and do everything that they need to do in order to succeed in life. So with that being said, we're going to be right back. And welcome back. I am super excited because today I have with me Pj Jenkins. Oh my God, and he's like an amazing actor, so welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I want to talk about all the awesome things that you are doing. I'm looking at his impressive resume that is just simply amazing. So let's talk about, your recent film that you are in, Pro Sophia, that's actually out right now, right?
Yes, it is.
So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a Mexican cartel movie, and I'm Big Loco.
Awesome.
I protect the main guy. His name is Don Fernando, and I'm his main hand, his muscle. And when he wants somebody killed, I'm the man to come see.
Well, looking at you, we can obviously tell that you are the person that do those different roles like that. So, what inspired you to become an actor? What really just put in your heart, this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
I would say it's like if you ever played golf and you got bitten by the golf bug, is kind of what happened. I didn't come out here to act. I'm a retired New Jersey State Trooper.
Wow.
26 years.
Oh, no wonder you look the way you look.
I opened a casino in New Jersey, Revel. It was $2.1 billion that went under. And I opened the first gentleman's club in a casino in Atlantic City, in the whole country.
Really?
Yes, but it didn't work out, so I took a break, and my brothers do music, and they had an opportunity out here, so I came out here for the sunshine, and about 8 months ago.
8 months ago?
Yeah.
8 months and you got this resume?
Yeah, my class hates me.
Oh my God! So that's like you just destined to be an actor because...
Yeah, I wasn't looking for it, but everybody was telling me, oh, you look like The Rock, you look like Vin Diesel, and if I had $1 for every time everybody said that, I wouldn't have to act, literally.
Wow,
so
I was right.
Yeah, some lady approached me on the street and was like, oh, we're shooting a film at Warner Brothers and you have a good look, and I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like very not trusting with my background. So I went over there, and for 3 days I was standing in the sun holding my phone in the hot sun getting burnt, and that first film won so many awards.
Wow.
The moment I was alone, great cast and crew, and that lady sat with me, Julia Parker, she's an actress, and she sat with me and told me about headshots and about LA casting, actors, she told me everything that I needed to do, and I followed up right away, and I went right to work. And with the drive that I have, anything that I do, I try to go 110% at it, and I've just been auditioning like crazy, and I've got 3 national commercials so far.
Wow,
and,
that's big.
We have 6 films coming out this year, so.
Look at it, that is amazing. Like that lets you know that knowledge really is power, because even though you didn't know, you had the look. So a lot of actors feel like, oh, I got to make sure that I get all this stuff going. But when you have that specific look that people are looking for, you are like already in the door, and then you gain the knowledge in order to get it done. And that's something that's so inspiring.
Well, as you can see by my picture, I'm getting a lot of thugs, and I actually auditioned for 4 serial killers in a row, and I was like, that's a little scary. But I did land the lead in a movie. I'm going to be the lead in the serial killer movie.
Wow, well,
that's coming up.
Look at them eyes.
So I'm just, if they want to put me in a box, I'll be that box until I can get out of it. And
you bust out of that box.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. You are busting out of that box, and I think that's amazing that you have that ambition, that drive to say, I can do more. And I think that's so amazing. So you all want to just keep checking out Pj Jenkins, and we'll be right back with more with him.
Thank you.
So welcome back, everyone. I am here with Pj Jenkins, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about Stakeout. Something that you actually have, and you all can watch it on his website, which is www.pjjenkins.com. So let's talk about that and what inspired you to just do that.
Well, going on set and being in all these different roles, that I'm very appreciative of any role that I get.
Yeah.
But being from law enforcement, it's funny that it's ironic and funny that I'm playing bad guys. I tell everybody from home that I came out to LA to be a bad guy after being in law enforcement for 26 years. But I do want to use my knowledge and my background to make content. So
amazing.
I want to do the show. It's a detective show called Stakeout, where just me, another detective, and we're hunting down fugitives, actually. So it's a fugitive stakeout. We're hunting down people and bringing them to justice. Meanwhile, we find a goofy guy who is inserts himself into our scene, unbeknownst of us.
Wow.
And without giving away too much, he's going to develop, and we're going to develop him to see what he's really about, while we're tracking down and catching the bad guys. So it's a comedy. Because
we all like to laugh, and to have a serious film that's really so serious, because a detective, you take it really serious, but actually to put comedy with it is just like something different. And everybody wants something different, because we always having the same thing, and kind of what to expect.
Exactly. And I know as when I watch cop shows and I watch a lot of things, I see the flaws and I see like, oh, that's not real, I would never do that. And you know what I mean? But when you're trying to write it yourself and direct it yourself, sometimes you have other people tell you like, that's not real. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's exactly what I don't want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a learning process, but I'm really inspired by the people that I meet, like you. And I met you at a nice event. And it's one of the things you got to do is get out there and network and meet people.
Network, make the dream work.
That's right, network and find real people. People that don't say blah, 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 but do it. Say they're going to do something, then do it. And that's one good thing about it. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And if you got to get left behind or you can jump on, fine. You know what I mean?
And that's rare, though. That's something rare, especially, I hate to say it, but I ain't going to say in the entertainment industry, but pretty much just period. It's finding someone who is really true to themselves and true to you, because if I say, okay, I'm gonna do this, but yet still I just, you know what, I'm not gonna be able, and it's, set you up. And then that kind of, well, actually, even with a project, it's kind of delay it, and then because you're dependent on that person, and then now they're not there. So, and then also I want to, think about how your background actually propelled you to where you are now, because if you didn't know that type of background, you wouldn't be able to know exactly what you're supposed to do in a stakeout.
Yes, and also, but I treat every audition as a case. I get the breakdowns in the morning. I go through all my breakdowns the first thing in the morning. So it's me selecting what cases I'm going to work on. I submit it. If I get a call back, then I got a big lead. And if I get then if I book it, I close the case. So I have to have tactics in order to solve the case. So what can I do as an actor, which is class work, and doing all the things that I need to do in order to achieve results, because without just doing something, nothing's going to happen. You have to make something happen, just like in this industry, you have to create your own content, you have to be proactive, you're always selling yourself,
and we're creative beings, so we're supposed to create opportunities, nobody give them, you create them, and that's what you've been doing. And so do you have a manager or agent, or are you just doing all this on your own?
I actually have an agent, and like I said, I took off to a running start, and an agent came to one of my class audits and saw me, and I'm with an agent.
Wow.
And I just had an offer from a manager to come on board. But you're already paid the agent, so I don't know if I want to pay a manager too. And I have a lot of things going on, so I don't know if I really need it at this point. But it's just, I feel honored that that was offered to me already. So
I think that's great that you even know where to limit that at until you get to that point of seeing that. Just to say I got a manager and agent is no good when you actually don't have the funds to do both, you know?
Exactly.
Unless you booking like that. But I know once you blow up to this A-list actor, you know what I'm saying, then you will need a lawyer, an agent, a manager, a publicist.
Exactly,
You're gonna need the
yeah.
whole shebang bang.
Yeah.
And I really see all that. I really do. But before we continue on, I want everybody to take a look at Stakeout. And with that being said, we're gonna be right back. But please enjoy Stakeout.
Pj Jenkins here talking about Stakeout. Stakeout is a police detective fugitive unit. Got 10 years with me and my partner, and we're going out and catching bad guys. Meanwhile, we catch a goofy guy that worms his way into our hearts and into our back of my seat of the vehicle. And as we go on different cases, he's involved with helping us solve the case and getting the bad guy. And along the line, we're having fun. So it's a comedy, and we're going to catch bad guys, but it's not so serious, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned and stake out.
So welcome back, everyone. I am super excited. I hope you all enjoyed that awesome clip, Stakeout. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about Stakeout with the production side, actually being able to get actors, even you in it, like how exciting that was to just, film that. So let's talk about that.
Yes, well, it's very exciting for me because I did a commercial with the other actor that's in that.
Awesome.
And he's like, I want to work with you. And I said, let's go do something.
Wow.
So we did that on zero budget.
Zero budget.
Yeah.
So you see, you can do stuff. You can make it happen with no money.
No money. Zero money. Zero money.
Wow.
And we jumped out and looked around the train station and shot the scene real quick and jumped back in the car and drove to another location. Looked around, shot the scene. And
that's exciting all by itself.
Yeah, it was 6 hours. We shot 4 little mini episodes. Wow. And concept to film in 6 hours.
Wow, that's exciting because just the fact of knowing where to go to get this content. You go to the train station and film this and stuff.
Yeah,
and
late at night where nobody's around. You don't want to get caught.
Oh my God.
I don't advise doing it, but you get the money to do a project, you got to just go out there and do it.
Yeah.
Because people will say, I'll wait till I don't have any money, I don't have this and that. And I worked on a movie called Space Command. And although I'm supposed to be in the next episode, I got 5 days of just helping out with behind the scenes and everything. And I saw that they put this movie together as they're going, where they don't have it, just shooting it and getting it. And I watched them raise $275,000 to do this, and it inspired me to go out and do my own content.
And see, that's amazing because it's all about inspiration and how you can inspire someone else. And just because you helped them, you gave your time to them, you helped them, that also lets you have the opportunity to see how you can put a production together.
Exactly.
Because if you hadn't really seen it, you wouldn't have had the knowledge, and you gain knowledge so you can put your production together. And now more and more doors are open.
Yeah, well, Stakeout is I have 2 studios that have recently jumped on board. They saw the film and they're excited. And speaking with a writer on the phone yesterday, a director on the phone for 2 hours,
wow.
And just building momentum and getting the pieces and fitting it and going on a roll and not being stoppable, being fearless and unstoppable. And that's kind of like how my approach is to act.
Your police history, state trooper history, and all that good stuff, that helps you to be able to know how to just get what you want, what you want to do, what your project, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and how you want your show.
Just want something everybody can enjoy and have something to laugh at. The actor that I just did the movie with, poor Sophia, he's the lead. He's coming on to be my partner in the next scene. So that's huge for me. The director, hopefully, that I have is a big director. Hopefully he'll come on board. I'm in negotiations with him. 2 studios have come on board. So just getting the people, and the people I've worked with that have been genuine and real to me, of course I've come and asked them, please, I'm doing this project. Jump on board, help me. If there's anything I could ever do for somebody, I do the same thing. So
with that, when you're saying that, teamwork make the dream work. So you're developing your team. You're making sure that you have the right people on board in order for you to get what you need done.
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
When you're working with people, you never know what they're thinking about you. Because I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, this is a good guy. I got something in mind for him. You know what I mean? He doesn't know it. But I'm not even talking about it. I never mention it to him. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just, because you get to find out people, when you tell somebody you have something or doing something, then they focus on that. But if you're just talking about their life and what they are, and you're genuinely interested in it, and they're interested in you, then you know there's a connection there, and it's not just because, you know, oh, I'm doing a project, when do we shoot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know, I reached out to a couple people that I work with, and they're like, well, how much? And, you know, it's like, well, wait a minute, it's not even got to that point yet. But I'm just seeing if you're interested in being involved based on, you know, some of the past relationships. So, you know, I love to keep, I'm a very loyal person. I've been out here a couple of years, and the people that I'm meeting that are genuine, and like you, that I met you at that great event, and, you know, we had a brief conversation, we exchanged right, but we stayed in contact. I follow up right away.
You really did.
I follow up on everybody.
And you stayed true to what you said because you are here right now. He's on the show right now. And so I want you all to make sure that you just keep in contact, continue to follow him, because I'm telling you, look at this impressive resume with, you know, just happened in what, 8 months? That's like amazing. And I'm telling you, that's very rare here in the entertainment industry. So please, please follow him on www.pjjenkins.com and also all your social media.
Yes, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. I'm just Pj Jenkins, and you'll find me. And I'm on the My Crazy Ex on the 19th is coming out. I play a bouncer on that show.
Make sure you be
Lifetime Entertainment Network.
Lifetime. You know, all us ladies love Lifetime because, you know, I'm a Lifetime type of girl. So I'm super excited. Before we just go off, I want to just ask you one question I have to ask everybody. What would you tell someone who is trying to do it that just need that momentum?
The internet is my biggest resource. I mean, I was up till 4 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
Now, because I'm involved with studios and green screens, now I have to know how that dynamics work. Do your research, do your homework, so you know what you're talking about, so that you don't make mistakes and waste time and energy and a lot of things. So do a lot of homework, like you're solving a case. So every time I get a project or a role, I research it. I have an interview coming up. I'm going to be a defendant in a murder case. So I'll look at some current murder cases and I'll read up on it, and I want to have things that I can pull on, you know, those realistic moments while I'm sitting there, not just sitting there, but that's on, you know, my life's on the line. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a murderer. You know. Now I'm on the other side. You know, I'm used to prosecuting that, so I know how it feels to go in and attack that person and try to solve what they did. But now I have to reverse engineer it for myself and have it be real. Wow. So just having things real, you know what I mean, and research it and just going for it. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it, be about it.
That's true. That's true. So I hope you all totally enjoyed the show. I enjoy having you. I thank you so much for being on the show. And we're going to be following up with him because we got to make sure that we just stay connected. And with that being said, I hope you all follow me on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, your girl, Melody.